Ata Marie. This year's Christmas appeal is focused on water, and our strapline is Give Water, Give Life. We're centering our attention on what some people refer to as WASH. This is an acronym for ensuring people have access to safe drinking water, to sanitation, and also to hygiene. Of course, water is a far larger theme, especially for those of us living in Oceania, because we're largely a group of island nations. And so we have a shared concern for our ocean, the Pacific. In last week's video, you'll have seen that wonderful prayer from Emeritus Archbishop Halapua. Yet water is also at the core of climate change. Some of you may remember last year's Christmas appeal with the wonderful Mrs. Murphy from Tonga. Next to the Philippines, Tonga is recognised as the second most disaster-prone nation on the planet. This is because, along with the direct impact of climate change, the rising sea levels, the king tides, the floods, the droughts, well, the people of Tonga also have to contend with earthquakes, eruptions and tsunamis. Earlier this year, I was in Nuku'alofa during the tsunami warning that was associated with the earthquake off the Russian coast. The sirens continued for well over 8 hours, advising people to evacuate, move to higher ground. The problem is, higher ground is in pretty short supply. In fact, if you look at a topographical map, the whole island is only a few metres above sea level. A serious wave, it would have gone over the top of the whole island. The morning after the wave's threat had passed, thankfully without damage, I asked the host of the guest house where I was staying how she got on. She responded and said, well, we said our prayers and then we went to sleep. What else could we do? The level of vulnerability was palpable. Following last year's Christmas appeal, CWS has been negotiating with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, and they've agreed to support us and the Tonga Trust, which is where Mrs. Murphy is from, to facilitate a program which is centred on building community resilience in the face of ongoing disasters. The program will last for around 3 years and it's worth about $500,000. Some of the things the Tonga Trust will be doing include providing training on physical and mental first aid. This will be done in collaboration with the New Zealand Red Cross. They'll run programs to destigmatise mental health challenges in the island. There'll be education on income diversification possibilities for village families. Here, apart from selling produce in the markets, there will be options of rearing chickens, pigs and fishing. They'll teach money management, there'll be education on sales and marketing of goods and produce in the local markets. There'll be horticultural training. This is about what crops should be grown, crops which are resilient to changes in the weather. And lastly, there will be women's leadership development. Together, New Zealand's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, along with our CWS family, are supporting some pretty innovative work in Tonga as they battle disasters over which they have no control. You can find out more about this work and give towards our appeal by clicking on www.cws.org.nz. May God bless you as you worship today.